Now, the fact that he went out there and said it on the big stage, on the Big 12 media yesterday, and he said that, hey, now he talked about both of them, but he said something for one of them. Now, me, I believe it can happen to both of them. So let's run it back. He said that, okay, the defensive coordinator, with the year we're going to have, he hope he can have him more than just this season. What I'm thinking is, if Colorado takes off like a rocket, you got to first look at the OC like, ooh, well, both OC and DC. But let's just start with the OC. You got to look at the OC and say, the offensive coordinator is Coach Pat Sherman, right? He was an offensive coordinator and a head coach in the NFL. He only took one season off. And now he's at Colorado. Like, he came with us maybe that January of 23 or the March or the summer of 23. One of them he came in. But now he's there and it's rolling, right? So the situation is rolling. So my thing is, if he's already there and he was getting just watching, sitting back, like, he know what he's doing because he was the head coach and offense coordinator in the NFL. So he knows what he's doing. He took that year off. Then in 23, Coach Prime said, hey, man, since you already in Denver, man, come on. Hey, I mean, you in the area. What's up? Bam. Now you get him out there. He back in the college world. So last year he was getting his feet wet in the college world. Now this season he gets to implement his stuff. And he want to prove that, boy, I'm like that. I'm him. I'm him. You think I was an offensive coordinator and a head? Now, he probably could have got a gig in 22, but he didn't take one. He probably could have got one in 23, but he didn't take one. He took it with Coach Prime. So something he wanted or knew, like it was, because you got to have a feeling like, ooh, I might could do something with this. So now he gets a quarterback who's a NFL quarterback, and he gets to work with him. So now he's been the one in Shador's ear from UCLA on. Now imagine it cranked up. Like, he probably telling like, hey, listen, man, I got some plays for you, boy, next year. We're going to roll call. Then he didn't get to finish all the games with Shador because Shador had got hurt, a game and a half. So just know that he had to tailor the offense right when he was finna get hot, So now he done played with both quarterbacks. So now he knows what to expect out of both quarterbacks, as well as the others. So Coach Pat Sherman gets the opportunity to show the world what he's really about. Get to put his stamp, that NFL stamp, that OC in the NFL stamp, that I always improve quarterback stamp on Shador and the Colorado program. So you mean to tell me if our offense run it up, I'm talking about run it up, you mean to tell me that somebody in the NFL is not going to want to give him an OC job? Or somebody might say, man, listen, we might have to bring this man back to head coach. So that's two ways. He got a couple opportunities. I don't know if Coach Pat Sherman will want to be a head coach in the NFL, college level. I see him, if he leaves after if we have an amazing season, I see him leaving and going to the NFL to be the OC or the head coach in the NFL. I don't think he would take a head coaching job in college. I think he'll just stay with Coach Prime. Now, the DC, Coach Rob, now, on his end, he has to take the talent that Coach Prime done brought in, which is a lot of talent. You got DNs that's coming for you. You got D-tackles coming for you. You got linebackers. You got the secondary. You got a squad. Now, he had that thing locked down, and we getting sacks and tackles for loss just every game. just all day, every day. Linebackers making plays all day, every day. Secondary making plays all day, every day. I'm talking about now, we doing it like that. And we win, let's say, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus. Somebody finna offer Coach Rob. Now, I don't know if they'll immediately offer him a head coaching job, but they could. They could. Or he could go back to the NFL and be a DC. Because I see there's no other reason to leave Coach Prime as a DC and be a DC somewhere else. Nah. If he leave to be a DC, it'll be a DC in the NFL. Now, he would take a job as a head coach in college. I'm not sure. He might do it. But DC in the NFL, oh, he probably gone. Give him the right team now. Give him the right team. Or he look back and say, I got this and this and this coming back. My second year will be even better. Now, y'all know they say year 2 in offense, our defense gets way better. So, if they come back, just expect even better stuff to happen. But that's all in the scenario that we take off like a rocket. I believe we will. And I believe it's going to be a lot of offers on the table for both of them. I think the NFL will come for them. And maybe even college. Maybe even college. Now, I ain't saying Coach Pat Sherman wouldn't be a head coach in college. I just think he'll like it in the NFL. But who knows? He might be liking the situation like, man, I could do this. I could do this. I could sit back. But maybe he say, nah, coach, I'm going to run this college with you, and then we're going to turn it. But he might enjoy college and say, well, I just tutored Shador, but let me get a fresh one. Let me get one that you bring in, and I get to mold him from day one. That's going to be exciting, too. But let me see what y'all talking about. Regina E., what's happening? Nick Smooth. You say, I got P5 now, Colin, ready to give you that prime time whooping. Hey, when it come out, it's on. I'll probably get the game that next Friday because I'll be gone. I won't be by the PlayStation. When it come out, yeah, I won't be by PlayStation till probably that Friday. Nathan, what's happening? Stella K, what's good? Mac, what's happening? Yeah. Hey, man, you know I'm playing. I'm a show enough playing. Cool. Have a great day, bro. You man. Hey, man, appreciate it. Hey, you know it. You know it. V. Smith, you said Colin. Ooh, yeah, they own him, ain't they? Listen, I don't know why they go for Coach Prime so hard. I guess because they know, like, they know what time it is. They know that he's coming. They know that if he wins this year, a lot could change going forward, which it feels like we're going to win. So I'm like, let's get it. Hey, I'm like, let's get it. I can't see no way around it. I'm like, let's get it. Hey, Nick, yeah, it's on. Miss Claire, what's good? Coach Dre, what's happening? Nathan, you said the Cowboys should hire Deion Sanders as head coach. He said he wouldn't go to the league, but what if Pat Sherman would? Ooh, what if Pat Sherman would go? Oh, 704, what's happening? D. Rich, you say this year depends on everything. Go hard or go home. Yeah, but you know we gonna win. Like, you know we gonna win. It ain't like he ain't set it up to that you can't see it. You can see it. You like, them boys finna do something. You know they about to do something. Like, you can feel it. Everybody can feel it. But it is go home. Or you gotta go big. 8 wins to me, he's straight. 8 wins will be good. But if Shador and Travis and all them boys really wanna really take off, man, they need 10, 11, or 12. They need to run it. Bruce, what's happening? Excuse me. Hey, Bruce, you say any word on Juju? Man, to be honest, I feel like he coming. That's why they dropped his ranking. Then yesterday, Shador was on the Instagram live, and Juju was off in there. And he asked Julian, man, why they doing you like that? Why they drop your rankings? And Julian had, I ain't see everything he said, but he had on that twin. So yeah, I think he good. I think he good. Carl, what's happening? Carl, you say we got a piece. Yeah, we got the pieces that we need to take over. We definitely got the pieces. So it's pretty much a wrap. Like, all we got to do is go out there and do it. That's it. Hey, Kennedy, you say you made a fortune betting against Colorado last season on the spread. Let's see how the Bucks do this year. Now, you betting against them this year, or you betting with them? I think this year, you'll lose a lot of money if betting against them. Matt, you say this year will be their last year together, so you're right. Unless they decide to stay another year, but go hard to go. It's the only way. I believe they're gonna lock in, because everybody, Shiloh, coach named so many players that he been with for a while that this his last time with them. Now you got to build new relationships. Now you got he catching them straight ass babies and they playing. Like some of the young guys, our young guys this year probably gonna be playing that came in as freshmen. So they're gonna get used to Coach Prime. Now he ain't gonna have them as long as he had some of the other guys since high school, but he's building relationships now with players. So now he's building them relationships where you grabbing some of the high school boys and you talking with them for a while. And so I think that's gonna build too. Not that they get to be with him all the time, but still. Bruce, you say at least 10 wins in a bowl. Man, listen. We get 10 wins, we should be in the playoffs. We get 10 wins, we possibly playing in the Big 12 championship. So, I'm like, let's get it. I'm like, let's get it. Carl, you say you think Gage will play? I think he will. I think Gage going to get out there. I think at the worst case scenario, well, that ain't the worst case scenario. That ain't the worst case scenario. I think he can get out there on special teams. I think he can make his way on special teams and then be at, because now it's some linebackers. They got some linebackers now. Hill Green, Chainsaw, Woods, Bentley. That's 4 right there, and they're mature and ready and done had plenty of college ball up under them. So you just can't beat them out unless you just all world. But you can get on that special teams and learn some techniques. Like my business partner say he was on the line on punt team, and he had like a kickback, and he could throw them and take off, and he was out of there. And see, on punt team, I had this thing where I could shake them and get to where I'm trying to go on punt team. So it just, you got to feel out what you want to do. Because most players, most starters, they really don't care about special teams. Like, they be out there like, man. But if you work them at practice, bop. Now the coach going to get on their head, but you going to be doing them. And then now you going to make them play harder, and you still doing them. Bop. And you doing the best, some of the best players on the squad. So you doing that, hey, you going to play. Because I remember one time, now, I thought I was fast. I thought I was like a 4.3 or 4.4 or even something like that. I thought I was that type of guy, right? When we run our 40s, my 40 time never came up like that. I'm like, how my 40 time ain't good, but I'm out here covering. I'm out here, it feels like I'm one of the fastest on the team. So then I had to go against one of the, like a DB that ran a 4.3. Like, I know he ran a 4.3. I seen it. And I'm going against him, and I'm on punt team, and he got to stop me from getting down there. Man, I tear him up. Ta-da! Get him up out of there. And they say, God, dog, that boy good on punt team. See, if I'd have took punt team more serious, man, I used to work them boys on that punt team. But I wanted to be the punt returner so bad, like, God, dog. So Gage got a chance on special teams. Ms. Johnson, what's good? At least the initial start. Now, he can go out there and linebacker and rip them up. and then he'll really be playing. But at least special teams is his opportunity. Mr. Johnson, what's good? AB, what's happening? Yeah, it's almost time. Missy Willie, you say week 28. And what? Day 4? Hey, listen, y'all. Man, that Bible, listen to motivational stuff, listen to stuff that's encourage you. That's going to help you win. That's going to give you the right recipes to deal with your own thoughts that's telling you do this, do that, do this, do that. Yeah. Hey, T, you say they dropped Juju 46 spots. That's crazy. But listen, he ain't gonna, hey, all that boy gonna be out there doing is balling. And Shador, man, I'm gonna do a show on that, man. I'm gonna do a show on that. Like, Shador, wow. I'm gonna do a show on that. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do right now, man. Cause Shador gave us the gold at the end of the day. Matt, you say, I wonder what they're going to do, though. Everybody still has to, yeah, I think they dipping. I think Shador, Shiloh, I think all them boys dipping. Only ones that might come back, I think if they got that year, it's like a Cam, Jeremiah Brown. The ones who's not completely the starter, I think they might come back. Well, Cam probably gonna be the starter this year, but I think they may come back. Bruce, you said Coach Prime to Colorado. Coach on Prime to Colorado saying because he wants to commit and telling the other players it may happen. Hey, Shador talked about that. Yeah. They all talking about it. AB, you say, Colin, you still working out? I lost about, ooh, you getting it. Man, I go. Now, if I ain't post a video, I ain't do it. So I think I'm still on day 8 for the summer. But y'all know during my time, when I'm really at it, I could be at it. I'm going to get at it. I'm going to go down by 30 pounds, watch. Drop by 30 or 25. I am. I just ain't locked in yet. If I was them, nah, they gone. They gone. Hey, look, I'm going to get on here right quick, and I'm going to run one with y'all on that Shador, what Shador said about Juju. We going to run that. Hey,